Hello, everybody. I found this article today by CBS, and it's going to talk about hazard pay in Pennsylvania. And this article is titled "Pennsylvania dedicates 50." Oops, fuck the fuck's that? Pennsylvania dedicates $50 million to help employers provide essential workers with hazard pay. The author is CBS. So, let's get into this. What's the population of Philadelphia again? I don't know. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is dedicating $50 million in grant funding to help employers pay essential workers hazard pay during the coronavirus pandemic. Governor Tom Wolf said Thursday the funding will go to workers in life-sustaining industries such as healthcare, grocery stores, and public transits, but not anything else. Nope, everybody else exposed to the COVID-19 will work in. Nope, not you. The folks who work in places like the folks who work in places like Giant have worked here through this pandemic that have actually been putting their lives on the line for us while we sit at home drinking our Starbucks, eating Butterfingers, and having a great time. Whew, feeling hungover from last night's pool party. They work in grocery stores and convenience stores. They work in farms, food processing plants. They drive buses. They drive trucks. They drive ambulances. They interact with the public and is unavoidable to all these jobs. With COVID-19 that has brought increased risk to interaction with public, these Pennsylvanians deserve to be paid to risking their lives during this global pandemic, while people were making it home and governments were bailing out failing companies. Officials said that the funds will be used to pay full-time and part-time employees making $20 per hour or less hazard pay for a 10-week period from August 16th to October 24th. Wow, what about all the months before that? What about January, February, March, April, May, June, and July? What about between August 1st and August 16th? What about after October 24th? What about that? No? You don't want to pay them for that? Oh, okay. So only 10 weeks matters, but all the rest doesn't, huh? Well, how much do they want to pay? Let's see. Eligible employers can apply for up to $1,200 for each eligible employee and provide hazard pay for up to 500 eligible employees per location, according to officials. Grants for an eligible employer are capped at $3 million, officials said. The grant funding was made possibly by the CARES Act. Ooh, the CARES Act. Employers can apply by completing an application online by clicking here from July 16th to July 31st. Meanwhile, Pennsylvania reported 781 new COVID cases Thursday, bringing the statewide total to 98,446 people. There were 16 new deaths, bringing a total up to 6,973. Wait, where's the full article? Is it the full site? Is this not the site? So, what is it? What is the pay? What is the pay again? Let me see. I think I saw a different article on it. Let me see if I can find it. That's cool. How much is that? Pennsylvania dedicates 50 million to help essential employees with hazard pay. That's good. That's a good start. I don't know how much people Pennsylvania has, but being that we have 327 million people in America, I think that they're probably going to be receiving a good amount. Was it 1,200 per employee? I think. I don't know. I didn't read the article thoroughly, but that's cool. That sucks. That sucks. They should have just stayed on unemployment because they would have made more money than ever. But whatever. Uh, I don't know about that. No, as a person who hasn't received the STEM check yet, yeah, I don't know about that. $50 million. Is that enough? Um, yeah. Holy moly, this is gonna be such a mess. This is gonna be such a mess because people are catching on that as an essential employee, you can make more money staying at home. Okay, and this is this isn't those on unemployment's fault. Okay, we understand that like if anybody was given the opportunity, we would have stayed at home during a global pandemic. And then if to make more money while staying home, even better. To have free time to do whatever you want, even better. Lenient rules so you can travel around and have fun like my friends, even better. No one's blaming the essential. No one's blaming the people collecting unemployment. Like we get it. We would do the same thing. But the government, oh my god. You know what? If you're like me and you're pissed off, something's gonna happen. It might turn physical very soon. So, let's see what's gonna happen. Because time is money. People have been staying at home or going on vacation, doing whatever they want, going to the beach, partying, barbecuing, studying for the future. Doing all these great things with this free time, and people have been working, risking their lives, risking their family and homes lives. So let's see how the government handles this mess, because oh my gosh. And you know what could happen actually is that they end up extending the unemployment, and then they actually do provide hazard pay that's so much that it finally compensates employees that have been working through the COVID-19. Um, but we'll see. I mean, in the end, they just want more liquidity in the entire economy, whether it be the stock market or the economy in general, which is good. But we don't really know how the Fed's going to play this, right? Because it could lead to inflation or deflation. And depending on how they decide to play this out, they could use this as a benefit, like a benefit. Because you got to think about it like this. The Fed plays this whole world like a game, like a chess game, right? And maybe they might convince essential employees to riot so much that the Fed will feel inclined to give a large sum of money to these essential employees, and then there you go, more liquidity in the stock markets, more liquidity into the economy, which is a win-win, because you have people making tons of money off unemployment, then you have tons of people making money from hazard pay. So while we might get more into debt, there's countries out there who, at this current moment, will buy up our debt. So we'll have to see how this goes. I think if I can make a prediction, there's just no way that they're not going to provide hazard pay to essential employees. That there's just no way that they're going to give a small amount. So see how that goes.